To get straight to our top story, we have a live look at the Justice Center where in just a matter of 2 hours or so, the man accused in a race-fueled deadly attack on a MAX train last week is due to make his first court appearance.
Now at noon, we can tell you that Jeremy Christian is officially facing 2 charges of aggravated murder and an additional charge of attempted murder. All the charges stem from that deadly violent attack on a MAX train last Friday. Christian was allegedly verbally attacking 2 young girls, one of them wearing a hijab. When 3 men stepped in and tried to stop it, police say Christian went after them with a knife. Talishan Nemke Meche and Ricky Best died. Micah Fletcher survived a slash wound to his neck and shoulder. For more now on the investigation and additional charges that could be coming, let's go out to reporter Trevor Alt outside the Justice Center. Trevor.
Hey, good afternoon, Ken. Jeremy Christian will be in front of a judge for the first time today at 2:30. We heard you just list he's facing a number of charges. The biggest ones are aggravated murder. Those could carry the death penalty, and these charges have been filed at the state level. It is also possible more charges could be filed at the federal level. Fuck the police. 4 days after police say he killed 2 men in a hate-fueled attack on a MAX train, Jeremy Christian is set for the first of what will surely be several court appearances. It's possible at the end of this saga, Christian could receive the death penalty because of 2 counts of aggravated murder.
Anytime you have multiple victims as part of the same criminal episode, that's one of the factors that can make it aggravated murder as opposed to just ordinary murder.
Kevin Sally is a criminal defense attorney who's worked on several cases with similar charges. He explained that it's possible even more charges could be brought against Christian at the federal level, and attorneys from the state and U.S. Attorney's Office will likely be working together to determine the best route forward.
Obviously, I think both prosecuting agencies are going to be equally interested in seeing that this particular defendant is prosecuted fully and vigorously.
It's rare for both the state and federal offices to pursue charges simultaneously, but it does happen. A recent example was with the Charleston church shooter Dylan Roof. It could also happen in cases where state and federal attorneys have differing views, but Sally doesn't see that happening here.
I don't see this particular jurisdiction as being that type. I think there's going to be a more cooperative and collaborative approach between the U.S. Attorney's Office and the District Attorney's Office.
Well, if the prosecuting attorneys do decide to pursue the death penalty, it's likely we won't see a verdict and a sentence in this case for another 2 years. These are notoriously stretched out. And even if they are going to pursue that and he is found guilty and sentenced to the death penalty, it's likely going to be decades before that act is actually carried out. And that's at both the state and the federal level as well. Again, the arraignment at 2:30 today. We will, of course, have a crew inside. We'll give you all of the latest details as soon as they become available, both on air and online at KOIN.com. Reporting live in front of the Justice Center, Trevor Alt, KOIN 6 News.